This is Blake Suniga alongside Tim Swartz and Brian Benefitemi, and we're excited for some 2K hoops.
Now a chance to check out our starting lineups.
And coaching so difficult in this league. What do you think is an underrated skill for head coaches?
Motivation. I mean, there are so many games. The travel is difficult. So having your team at close to 100% is big, making sure they're locked in.
And I think it's rotations and fitting the pieces together. You want to find out what the best combinations are because it's about more than just throwing talent out there.
Mitchell with it. Clark outside. There's the triple.
McCowan with the rebound.
Now Gumbawale. Smith outside. Pass to McCowan. To the paint.
Smith.
And here's Clark. Howard with the ball. Back to Mitchell. Here's Clark. Howard with the ball. Covered by Smith. 5 to shoot.
And stolen by Hines Allen.
And they're running.
And the basket by Carrington.
Turned on the Jets. Carrington flying out for the score.
Here in the first with a little over a minute played so far. Outside Howard. Sinks the three-pointer.
That's terrific use of the bounce pass.
Dallas with the ball. Now here's a Gumbawale.
Pass to Carrington.
The three. That shot, no good. Now here's Clark. She's guarded closely. Mitchell outside. The tray. The rebound by the wings.
Yeah, the great shooters, they know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice there.
Yeah, not very good defensive coverage that time. The team got lucky.
Now here's Smith.
Goes back up. And the shot count. She's fouled. That's a chance for a three-point play.
Relentless effort from Smith pays off big time. Headed to the line and got the shot to go.
And in 2023, Melissa Smith led the WNBA in defensive rebound percentage.
You know, defensive rebounding, it's not a skill we talk a lot about, but it's so important. You end a defensive possession with the board. And Smith, she's as good as anyone at boxing out, securing the glass.
And the free throw, no good.
Well, it's still early in her career. Lots of room for Melissa Smith to grow, and that's scary.
Now here's Mitchell. Covered by Carrington.
A shot by Mitchell, no good.
Now here's Carrington.
She's covered closely. Ogunbowale. And the three ball is good.
Scoring off the ball. Ogunbowale so active on this end.
Outside. Clark guarded now by Ogunbowale. Clark left side. Mitchell outside. Clock at 4. Here's Natasha Howard for 3. Nailed from three-point land.
Those two, they just keep going right at each other from deep.
A little one-on-one action we've got on our hands here, Tim.
I'm not complaining.
Now here's Ogunbowale. Pass to Carrington.
Back to Ogunbowale.
Screen by Hines Allen.
And Arike Ogunbowale, good for 3.
Strong answer from Ogunbowale, a title winner in college. She is a flat-out competitor.
Clark outside. Lets the floater go. It's rebounded by Ogunbowale. Dallas leading.
Carrington, she's covered by Cunningham. Outside, Hines Allen.
Pass to McCowan. Ogunbowale. And again, it's the wings from deep.
Well, with how active Arike is offensively, that three-pointer is there for her. You just can't take everything away from Arike.
Now here's Clark. Guarded now by Ogunbowale. Mitchell outside. Caitlin Clark with the three.
McCowan with the rebound.
Yeah, a bit of a pride at stake there, trying to get that last three ball back, but couldn't get it to fall.
Now here's Carrington. She's covered by Mitchell. Pass to Hines-Allen. Screen by Hines-Allen. There's Ogunbowale with the three. No go. That's miss number 2 against 3 makes from the field. Clark outside. Now Boston. Mitchell covered by Carrington. And a foul called on the shot. Got her on the way up that time, so she'll shoot 2.
Talent in this league just keeps getting better, and this year's rookie class, it is special.
It is so exciting to see this rookie class. Obviously, Caitlin Clark is the headliner. She comes into this league with massive expectations.
Yeah, and the depth of this class is just unreal. So many potential stars in the first round. I cannot wait to see their careers unfold.
And the first one falls for her.
And, you know, even before coming to the WNBA, Kelsey Mitchell was an established star. When she finished her college career, she was second all-time in points.
Both shots good from the stripe.
And this Dallas franchise once represented the city of Detroit, and that's where they won 3 championships.
Yeah, joining the league in year 2, 1998, they enjoyed lots of success in the Motor City. But then they moved to Tulsa in 2011, and then to their current home of Dallas in 2016.
Hard to figure out why she didn't bury that one. Had a defender near her.
Pass to Clark. Outside Howard. Boston outside. That falls. Nice feed that time from Natasha Howard.
The easy look off the pass from Howard. Great awareness. Leads to the bucket.
Outside Ogunbowale.
And here's Carrington.
Screen by Smith. Now here's Carrington. Defense right on her. Ogunbowale from long range. That miss is her 4th of the game. She's shooting 3 for 7 from the field.
On the wing, Kelsey Mitchell, covered by Smith.
Pass to Howard. Now here's Clark. Here's the three. Drills the three-pointer. And that ties it up.
Offensively, she can be the engine that drives them at any given moment.
Smith outside. Ogunbowale. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
A volume scorer through and through, Ogunbowale can generate her own momentum pretty quickly.
Outside, pass to Clark. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark.
Here's Harrington.
Outside Ogunbowale from the arc. And again, it's the wings from deep.
Well, I think she owes the three-pointer dinner. It's been her best friend today, no question.
Well, it has been today anyway. I mean, look, most of her points have been courtesy of the deep ball.
Now here's Clark. Gets it to go from downtown.
And she answers right back with a three of her own.
Oh my! They're getting into it. We have got a duel shaping up right now.
Here's Ogunbowale. She's got 15.
And it's Carrington missing.
Well, I'm going to say the defense got pretty lucky right there because she's going to make a lot more of those than she misses when she gets that much room.
Now here's Cunningham.
They trail by 3. Mitchell outside. from deep. That's good, and it's Natasha Howard with the assist.
That play shows you that Mitchell doesn't have to be ball dominant to be effective. She can just catch and shoot.
The three.
And it's Carrington missing.
A chance here to retake the lead.
Showing that intensity in these last few minutes.
Outside Cunningham. Boston.
McCowan defending. Green by Howard. Got a piece of it. Out of bounds. It'll go to the wings. And the Fever making a change here. Here's Dallas now. Harris with it. Pass to McCowan. Harris. 6 to shoot. Connects on the foul line jumper.
Well, it's obvious that Harris doesn't lack confidence, guys, especially when it comes to shooting the ball.
Mitchell outside. Pass to Bonner.
Outside Cunningham.
Back to Bonner. It's stolen by Carrington.
Left side, Hines Allen.
Missed inside. The Fever trailing.
Outside Cunningham.
Bonner outside.
Back to Cunningham.
For three. Knocks down the three ball.
Well, Cunningham is a taller guard, which makes her a tough cover for most other guards in the league.
It's stolen by Howard.
Boston inside.
McCowan defending. Now here's Harris. Defense is right there.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Pass to Carrington.
Harris with it. Three-pointer. Her aim is not true. That makes her 1 for 2.
Boston outside.
Now Bonner.
Covered by Carrington. Now Cunningham. Boston.
The shot, no good.
Great D that time from Melissa Smith. Carrington with the ball.
She's against Bonner.
Outside, Hines Allen.
McCowan. Here's Harris. Misses the three. The Fever with the lead. The basket drops and she gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming up for her.
You are not stopping Tawana Bonner. You gotta respect her desire to convert through contact.
And she's got her first opportunity at the line here tonight. Dallas with the ball. 4-point game. Outside Agumbawale. Takes the three.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Maddie Seegers.
That's her first foul.
Second team foul.
Here's the Fever with the ball. Bonner outside. Pass to Dantas. Now here's Hull. Guarded by Charles. Clark with it. Takes the three. And she's good on the three ball.
Nice ball movement from Hull. Terrific at recognizing when her teammates are open.
Now Harris. Ogunbowale. Bonner defending.
Siegrist misses.
If they could end every possession with that shot, they'd be happy because 9 times out of 10, that's an easy layup.
A nice shot by Bonner.
That's a nice bucket. They're really playing intelligently.
They really are, and even though it's not a huge lead they've got, they're definitely in charge.
Kind of get that feeling, Brian, that team is playing so well.
Up top, Ogunbowale shoots over Bonner. And she can't stop this drought. Another miss. And that does it for the first quarter. Fever ahead, up by 9. And we've got more exciting basketball action coming your way right after the break. Well, not exactly a neck-and-neck game, but as the second quarter starts, there is plenty of time for a comeback. And what stands out to you from the Fever in this one?
It's been a lopsided affair as far as rebounding goes through one.
You want me to tell you what stands out in this game? I'll tell you what's standing out to me in this game. Look, as soon as the ball is hitting the rim, they're just crashing the glass. Solid job.
Here's Harris. Outside, Ogunbowale. Pass to Harris. Six on the shot clock. Ogunbowale from long range. Good for her sixth make in a dozen attempts, shooting 50% with that basket.
No doubt about it. Arike Ogunbowale is one of the best scorers in the league.
Well, you know, one of the big reasons is she plays a lot. She's in excellent shape. She led the WNBA in minutes played in 2023. That helps. And the other thing I think that she does at an elite level, she gets the line so much. Arike is always applying pressure to the defense.
Now here's Lopez Seneschal.
Looking for her first basket still in this one. Charles, shot's good.
She always knows where her teammates are going to be, and she'll have that ball there waiting for them.
Here's Clark. And we played just over a minute of basketball in the second quarter. Picked by Dantas. Shoots it. The rebound by the wings. Down low. Lopez Seneschal. Some solid defense from Damiris Dantas. Tawana Bonner on the wing. Guarded now by Ogunbowale. Pass to Clark. Shoots the three. That's good. And it's Tawana Bonner with the assist.
Shows off the playmaking ability. Bonner sees things on the court that other players simply don't.
Now here's Ogunbowale. She's got 18. For three. Sinks the triple.
Three's going down quickly at both ends.
What an answer. You come at me with the three, I'm coming right back.
Everybody gets a three.
Clark with it. Covered by Harris. Pass to Turner. Bonner outside. Fires for three. The shot, no good. The wings trail.
And here's Lopez Seneschal.
Here's Charles. Screen by Harris. Baseline jumper. They get it back.
Siegrist gets the bucket.
Not enough bodies on the glass right there, and they paid for it.
And it'll happen again and again if they don't put more effort into boxing out.
And that's what it's all about, Brian. Rebound, effort.
Now here's Clark. She's got 14.
Now here's Turner. Over Siegrist.
And that shot falls short that time. Dallas with the ball. They've only allowed 5 points in the quarter. Now here's Harris. She's covered by Clark, and that one's good.
Nice pass. She got that ball right into her teammate's shooting pocket, and it yielded great results.
Pass to Hole. Back to Clark.
Double team on Caitlin-Clark.
Lexi Hole on the wing. Out to the right wing. Dantas outside. Fires the three.
A rebound by Segrist.
Here's the Wings with the ball. Trailing by 2.
Left side, Lopez Seneschal.
Pass to Harris. And here's Agumbawale. Trains it from beyond the arc.
And Harris plays with such a strong basketball intellect, guys. Great job in finding the wide open teammate there.
Time called here. The Fever decide to talk it over.
Founded back in 2021, the Commissioner's Cup has been an awesome addition to the WNBA season, Brian.
Oh, we all have loved it. It brings extra excitement to the schedule. So much so that the NBA adopted their own version of it.
Yeah, and it's been great in the NBA. And what I love about it, we get a final way before the final. So you get a taste of postseason pressure a lot earlier.
On defense, Dallas. Here's Clark. And they're going to count the bucket and send her to the line. It could be a three-point play.
First personal foul. At the line for the away team, Caitlin-Clark. One shot.
Harris. Outside, Agumbawale. Beyond the arc. The Fever pull it in. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Now here's Clark, covered by Harris. Boston outside. Back to Clark. This one for 3.
Good, and it's Aaliyah Boston who picks up the assist.
That's just a defensive breakdown. I mean, she is not the player you want to leave open from the perimeter.
Harris with it. On the wing, Dejanay Carrington.
Screen by Segrist.
Pass to Agumbawale. Shot clock at 6. To the inside. Releases. And again, it's Dallas converting.
Soft touch around the rim. You don't want Harris to catch you out of position inside.
Now here's Clark, covered by Harris. Now Bonner. She's got 5. Second shot opportunity. Back to Clark. Picked by Dantas.
Outside Cunningham.
Kept alive.
Boston.
And finally they hit one.
That's some tenacity inside, battling for the second chance points.
Now here's Harris. She's covered by Clark.
Pass to Carrington.
Now here's Smith. Arike Agumbawale on the wing. The 3 is up. Hits it from three-point range.
Well, that's her shot, guys, so you can't just give it to her. You've got to get up on her.
Boston outside.
Back to Clark. Puts up a 3. That counts. She's put up 13 shots and now has made 8 of them.
Right back at you. They immediately get those 3 points back.
just trading punches from long range.
It's been a heavyweight fight.
Now here's Segrist.
Pass to Ogunbowale. Tried to come right back with the three of her own, but it's no good. Bonner outside. Now Clark. Back to Bonner.
Cunningham.
To the middle. Puts it up from 7. And another basket for Indiana.
There's so many ways she can score. Bonner can operate in the paint. Her physical abilities help with that.
Now here's Harris.
Not a lot of room.
Carrington.
The three-pointer off the mark.
That's a look you can't pass up. It's also one you shouldn't miss.
Pass to Dantas. Tries again.
The rebound by Segrist.
The Wings trail.
And here's Harris.
She's covered by Clark.
Smith outside.
Here's Ogunbowale. Good on the triple.
With confidence and a smooth jumper, Ogunbowale has no problem converting from the perimeter.
Now here's Bonner. 7 points in the game.
Caitlin Clark outside.
It's hauled in by Nalissa Smith. Outside Ogunbowale.
On the wing, Dejanay Carrington.
Back to Ogunbowale. From past the arc. And again, it's Dallas with a three.
That is not an easy shot right there. She had to get it off over a much taller defender.
Yeah, needed a little arc on that one with the size mismatch, but hey, she did it perfectly.
Here's Clark. Here's Dantas. Nails the baby hook.
Got to put a body on Dantas. When you don't do this, she's more than capable of grabbing offensive boards.
And here's Harris. Screen by Smith.
Outside Ogunbowale. And again, it's Dallas converting.
They can't afford to give her that kind of look.
Well, it came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you have to fight over the top of it.
And you need some help as well.
And you look at Arike Ogunbowale's scoring numbers, they're historically good.
She came into the 2024 season averaging 20.5 points per game. That's the third best average ever. And only Brianna Stewart has a better career average amongst active players. I mean, Arike's offensive arsenal is unreal.
Pass to Carrington. Screen by Smith.
Jacks up a three. Rebounded by the Fever.
You know, you watch her and you see her mechanics are totally out of whack right now. She's lost all feel for her shot.
Yeah, and it's not hard to tell. You know, just look at her numbers right now. Nothing is going down for her.
Now here's Harris. On the wing, Dejanay Carrington.
Buries it from three-point range.
Putting those guard skills to work. Carrington with the quick trigger.
The Fever trailing. Now here's Clark. 23 points in the game. Pass to Bonner.
Cunningham.
Here's Clark.
Covered by Harris.
Clark outside. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
How about that? Responding to the three-pointer against them with a quick one of their own.
Yeah, terrific little back and forth right there,
It's
Tim.
been a lot of fun to watch.
Now here's Harris. Pass to Carrington.
And here's Smith. Arike Ogunbowale on the wing. And she keep it going.
It's hauled in by Boston.
Not pretty. Got to just shake off a miss like that.
About 3 seconds between the shot clock and game clock.
Dantas outside.
Back to Bonner. And so she earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact, and she'll shoot 2. She made the only free throw attempt she had earlier in the game.
Line for the away team, Joanna Bonner. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. So it's both teams making substitutions here. That one falls, so she hits both of them. That will count. She got it up in time, but it just wouldn't fall for her. And so it's a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out there for the start of the third quarter after the break.
And it's time for your fan half-court shot. Please direct your attention to center court. Drum roll. They're measuring up the shot. Oh, you almost had it. Give it up for the participants.
And now the start of the second half. Neither side jumping out ahead through the first 2 quarters. And really an incredible game from Ogunbowale.
What I noticed more than anything about her first half offense was she didn't waste her opportunity. She made just about every good look she had.
And they were pretty much all good looks. I mean, her shot selection has been phenomenal throughout the game.
Here's Harrington. Pass to McCowan.
Up top of Ogunbowale.
Harrington with the ball.
Clock at 6.
There's a screen by McCowan. And it's Carrington missing.
The Fever with the lead.
Clark with it.
Guarded now by Ogunbowale.
Clark with it.
Mitchell outside. Clark.
Boston sets a screen.
Clark can't hit.
You can tell she thought that triple was going to fall.
She's just shaking her head after that miss.
Now here's Carrington.
She's covered by Mitchell. Pass to Hines Allen.
Now here's Carrington.
Over Mitchell.
It's hauled in by Boston.
Early on, she tried to shoot her way out of this funk, but now that it's later in the game, I think she might want to just give it up and look for her teammates to do the bulk of the scoring.
And these guys have had some good motion on offense. Nice assists.
When everybody's involved offensively, it's in a way helping you defensively too.
And she was camped there in the lane, and she gets the 3-second call. Just over a minute and a half played in the third. Pass to Mitchell. Over Carrington. The shot by Mitchell, no good.
Didn't come away with points, but they'd be happy if every possession ended with that shot.
Outside Agunbowale.
Now Carrington.
Agunbowale. And she hits it to tie up the game.
Nice feed as Carrington finds a teammate with an even better look. That's just good offense.
Now here's Mitchell. Tight defense on her. Caitlin Clark with the three. Dallas with the rebound. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Outside Agunbowale. Inside. Here's Smith.
That one falls, coming off Arike Agunbowale's nice feed.
Agile play by Smith against contact, getting to her shots.
Outside Howard. Back to Mitchell. Pass to Clark. Launches a three. Cans it from downtown.
3 points.
And now we're 3 minutes into this third quarter of play. Now here's Agunbowale. She's covered by Clark. Hines Allen with it. Smith right side. 5 on the clock. She drains it in as the shot clock ticks down.
Nice move by Nalissa Smith inside, getting herself the high percentage look.
In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock.
Boston up top.
Mitchell. Pass to Howard. And it's stolen by Nalissa Smith. Agunbowale with it. Outside, Hines Allen. The fadeaway. Nalissa Smith again.
Yeah, she's got that shot down. Confident stroke from Smith.
The Fever trailing. Now Mitchell. She's got 5. And here's Clark.
Boston.
McCowan defending. Nice shot by Boston. Dallas with the ball. Since halftime, they've only allowed 5 points. Now here's Agunbowale. She's covered by Clark. Back to Agunbowale. Screen by McCowan. Just 5 to shoot. 3-pointer.
It's hauled in by Boston.
Pass to Mitchell. Sweet little floater.
To score in the WNBA at 6 feet like Mitchell, the floater is absolutely essential. It takes shot blocking away from the big.
Now here's Agunbowale. D right on her. Outside, Hines Allen. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From downtown. And Clark pulls it down. Indiana with the ball. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Drills it from outside.
She has really deep range. Mitchell's offensive game starts with that 3-point shot. It forces defenders to pick her up at half court.
Well, Caitlin Clark is as popular as anyone in this league, and it's easy to see why she's so well liked.
Yeah, she's just a fun player to watch. I mean, Clark takes those deep threes. I mean, she attempts some passes that others don't even think about or see. She brings so much excitement to the league, and a big reason why is her playing style. What a confident player Smith is, wasting no time with the rising fire.
Clark outside. And she banks in the layup.
They can't afford to give her that kind of look.
Well, it came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you have to fight over the top of it.
And you need some help as well.
And the Wings call time here. Dallas trailing here.
Now here's Carrington.
He has 5.
McCowan. She's guarded by Boston.
Back to Gumbawale. Rebounded by the Fever. Pass to Mitchell. Clark. Launches it.
McCowan with the rebound.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Lucky she was off.
I just hope that was a mistake by the D, because if that's how they plan to guard her, they're going to have serious problems.
Now here's Carrington.
So the whistle blows on the shot. 2 free throws for the contact there.
First personal foul.
It goes on Sophie Cunningham.
You almost feel bad for the defender. I mean, slowing down McCowan in the paint is impossible once she gets the ball. Have to foul there.
The first free throw is good.
In a league of tall players, 6'7" Tierra McCowan still stands out.
And it's not just about her height, it's about how she uses it. Entering the 2024 season, McCowan has the best career rebounding percentage in league history.
That one misses.
And Sophie Cunningham has joined the trend of WNBA stars broadcasting in the offseason.
Does a great job. She was on the Suns broadcast last year, able to break down the game so well because, well, Sophie is also playing basketball at the highest level.
Now here's Carrington.
She's covered by Mitchell.
Pass to Segrist.
Smith. Enrique Agumbawale on the wing. From outside the arc. And another miss by Dallas. Clark outside.
Outside Cunningham. The shot is good on the assist from CaitlincLark.
That type of D, it's just not going to cut it. They got to get a hand in her face. Too good of a shooter.
Pass to Smith.
Now Segrist.
Bonner defending. She gets that one.
Obviously, McCowan's 6'7" size helps her down low, but she also has a little host of ways to beat you in some nice touch.
Here's Clark.
She has 31. A 3 from Kelsey Mitchell. It's hauled in by Smith.
Carrington with the ball.
Pass to McCowan. Here's Agumbawale.
Segrist.
Bonner defending. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Smith. Yes, once again. And she remains a perfect 6 attempts, 6 makes.
They worked it in nicely right there.
Outside Cunningham.
Bonner. The lead pass was put in just the right spot to produce the layup.
An adaptable scorer, Bonner shows the ability to outduel opponents on contact finishes.
Now here's Carrington.
She's covered by Mitchell.
Smith outside. Back to Segrist.
McCowan. Enrique Agumbawale on the wing. No good from the wing.
You know, she's disappeared this quarter, not making a mark at all with her offense.
And you know she'll be happy to get this period over and done with and just start fresh.
Now here's Clark.
Dallas foul. Enrique Agumbawale. Second personal foul. First team foul. At the line for the away team, CaitlincLark. 2 shots.
And the first one drops. He's perfect from the line this time. Here's Harris.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Outside Charles. Down low.
Here's Segrist.
No good off the back of the rim. The Fever with the lead. Bonner outside.
Lopez Seneschal with the steal.
Pass to Charles. To the inside.
Segrist outside.
6 to shoot. Puts it up from 17. Mitchell grabs the board. Fires from deep.
And it's Lopez Seneschal with the rebound.
Here's Dallas now.
There's a screen by McCowan. Lopez Seneschal can't hit.
Mitchell with it.
She's against Segrist.
To the middle. Shot from free throw range.
And a shot by Clark, no good.
And they can go 2 for 1.
Most importantly, play it smart.
Segrist gets the bucket.
And look how well she let her in there with that pass.
Here's the Fever with the ball. Leading by 5. Mitchell outside.
Picked by Dantas.
Indiana again missing.
Well, it's not a bad look for her on that shot, but it just doesn't seem to be her night. And look, everyone has those.
Now Harris. Pass to Segrist.
Over hole.
Segrist gets the bucket.
It's still anybody's game as we reach the end of 3. The Fever on top. They're up by 3. We're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of quarter number 4 next. Thanks for joining us again as we get set for the 4th quarter. A terrific game so far. And here's Clark. Pass to Dantas. Now Wallace. Lets the 3 fly. Good on the 3-point shot.
What poise from Wallace behind the arc. Finds an angle and focuses on it.
Now Harris.
Back to Gugawale.
And Wallace is going to pick up the foul.
That is her first foul of the game.
Substitution for the Fever. Number 51, Sydney Colson.
Fever on D. 6-point game. Now here's Harris. She's guarded closely.
Agumbawale, no good.
Clark, right side. And all around the rim that time before dropping in.
It's a one-man show out there, guys. Looks like she's willing to handle all the offensive duties for them.
Lopez Seneschal.
And she drops in the layup off glass.
That assist, that little nod from her teammate after the bucket.
Bonner outside.
Picked by Dantas.
Let's go with a 3. The 3-pointer is on target.
The defense has to at least honor Bonner's outside shot. She's happy to remind them of this fact, too.
Outside Charles. Fourth quarter now, we're just about a minute and a half in. Now here's Harris. Guarded closely. 4 on the clock. From deep three-point range.
They grab their own miss.
Outside Agumbawale. The 3-ball. Rebounded by the Fever.
The defense has to be real thrilled to see her keep shooting those threes. She has been brutal this half.
Here's Colson. Guarded by Charles. Back to Bonner. There's the 3.
And it's Lopez Seneschal with the rebound.
Dallas trailing here. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone.
Well, that pick, it worked like a charm. A nice job taking it right to the 10 for the layup.
Now here's Clark, guarded now by Agumbawale. Bonner outside. Clark outside. Agumbawale with the steal. And up the court come the Wings on the break. And she makes that one.
If you want to be an elite bucket maker like Arike Ogunbowale, you just crave those fast break points.
Now here's Clark. Big by Hull. Pass to Dantas. Colson, covered by Harris. Shot clock at 5. Here's Hull. Tries yet again. And the layup is up and in.
Ready points from Hull. She leaves it all out on the floor.
A little over 3.5 minutes in the books now for this fourth quarter. Dallas calls timeout. It's been quite the game for Clark.
She's been gunning from deep. If you're guarding her, you got to get into her jersey. You can't sag off her at all, or you're just asking her to drop another 3 on you.
Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by now.
Pass to Carrington.
Lets it go from deep. Shot clock at 6. Here's Agumbawale.
Maddie Siegrist, good look.
And she nails that one right through the net.
Good recognition from Agumbawale. She's more than capable of understanding when her teammates are wide open.
Bonner outside. Dewana Bonner double team. The 3.
And that's good. Sophie Cunningham for 3.
Since the start of the fourth, Brian, that three-point shot has really been there for them.
Yeah, doing an excellent job, Tim, of finding the open teammate on the perimeter this quarter. The three-pointer is a major weapon for them right now.
That's just what should happen off of the steal. Get it immediately into transition.
And that's the perfect time to do it. Those few seconds right after the turnover, there's no time for the defense to get organized.
Absolutely, and well executed on the break.
Now here's Harris. Back to Agumbawale. Three-pointer. Bangs home the trifecta. So it's Indiana now. They've led by as much as 10. Pass to Hull. Back to Clark. From downtown. And another 3 for Indiana.
And they are just killing them with the three-point shot here in the second half.
Yeah, and the defense knows it. They are fully stretched out there trying to stop the 3 and still haven't been able to do it.
I don't know defensively what they could do different at this point. Really nice rebounding display. All game, getting it done.
Yeah, they've totally dominated on the glass. Just a huge advantage for them in that category.
Pass to Carrington.
Harris drops in the tray.
I love the poise and confidence Harris plays with. She doesn't hesitate on catch and shoot opportunities.
Bonner outside.
Cunningham sets a screen.
Beyond the arc. Bonner can't hit. Here's Harris. Pass to Charles.
Now here's Siegrist. She's guarded by Dantas. And here's Carrington.
Just 5 on the clock. Puts up a 3. A rebound by Dantas.
She keeps trying to force it up when she's guarded, and she's just getting brick after brick. Here's my suggestion. Move the ball around. But when they hit her with the double team, I like that awareness she had to just know that one of her teammates was going to be open.
Now here's Carrington.
Pass to Gumbawale. Shoots over Bonner.
Gumbawale, no good.
Now here's Clark, covered by Harris.
Hull with the bucket.
Stretching the floor. Hull, a strong three-point shooter.
A challenging stretch for Dallas here.
Gumbawale with it. Screen by Siegrist.
Shoots over Dantas.
Siegrist misses.
Now here's Clark, covered by Harris. To the paint. A nice shot by Bonner.
A big lead becomes bigger. They are playing with purpose, guys.
And that goes for both ends of the floor. They've been controlling the action everywhere.
Just dominant.
Now here's Harris.
And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
You have to make sure your feet are set. But when you set those screens, they'll get you for it.
I thought maybe she was set. Now, I know that's a difficult call to make, but I think maybe they got that one wrong.
Now Clark. Time called here. The Fever decide to talk it over.
Yeah, coach wants to get everybody on the same page out there and maybe change up some things as well.
Yeah, that's probably a good timeout. You might as well talk things through.
And kind of change that game plan as well.
Boston right side.
Pass to Mitchell. Clark outside. 4 on the shot clock. Drops in the layup for 2.
They'll take as many of those high percentage shots as they can make.
Here's Harrington. Outside, Hines Allen.
And another miss by Dallas.
This offense just seems completely deflated.
While at the other end, it's one bucket after another. This run is really getting out of hand.
Making it ugly.
Now here's Boston. And a shot by Clark, no good. On the wing, Dejanay Carrington.
She's covered by Mitchell.
And here's Carrington.
There's Agumbawale with the 3.
They get it again.
Now here's Clark. Pass to Mitchell.
Cunningham.
Just 5 to shoot. Clark guarded now by Agumbawale. fires from deep, connects from three-point range.
Well, for the defense, they got to talk to each other. Clearly in air, not getting out there on her three-point attempt.
Time called here. The Wings decide to talk it over.
And they're getting beat up pretty bad out there.
Yep. They can't keep up the status quo. They've got to make some changes.
Yeah, this game will be over quickly.
Now here is McCowan. Back to Smith.
This one for three.
Aaliyah Boston grabs the miss.
Here's Mitchell. Outside Howard. Mitchell outside. Here's Clark. That's in there. Kelsey Mitchell with the assist.
She was one step ahead of the D in making that pass. Nice assist.
And it's the Wings ball. Ogunbowale with it.
Pass to Carrington. And when it comes to San Diego native Dejanay Carrington, a word you hear a lot when her teammates describe her is effort.
You're not going to find too many players who work harder than she does. Whether it's on defense or in the offseason or in practice, she is always trying to improve.
And she makes the first.
Yeah, and one of the buzzwords that you hear about Carrington is aggression. She brings a very aggressive mindset to every time she steps on the floor.
And good on the second, so she makes both. So it's Indiana now. Clark outside. Pass to Turner. Clark covered by Carrington. Down low, Turner. Nice pass, led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
Backed by her solid footwork, Turner knows a thing or two about scoring inside.
Outside Charles. Harris.
Pass to Segrist.
Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. Now Clark. Now Colson. Back to Clark. Launches a three.
The offensive rebound. Hull with the ball.
Working on Charles.
Here's the Wings with the ball.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Deflected.
It's stolen by Turner. Hull with the ball. Now Segrist defending.
Good.
Well, they set Lexi Hull up for success, but she's the one who makes sure the fast break gets a strong finish.
And here's Harris.
Outside Charles.
Pass to Carrington.
Pulls up. Can't connect. And so it's the Fever taking care of business in this one. And this crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
Boy, I mean, for us too, it was shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the type of win they had tonight.
That'll do it for our broadcast, everyone.